salty. I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them for the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping, how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends going to be super excited that you're in the game, or are they going to clown you, like some of your moves and stuff in the game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
And now the starting lineup for Dallas. At point guard, number 12. Veronica Burton. Starting at center, number 7, Tiara McCowan. At small forward, number 6, Natasha Howard.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Dallas Wings. From Arlington, Texas, I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're happy to have you with us. And these are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
Now, this is a matchup for the purists, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement and passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to Burton. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. Howard misses. Parker. McCowan defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wings. And here's Burton to the inside. McCowan with the bucket.
Well, this is where she's going to make her money professionally. 6'7", with touch. McCowan will score points in the paint for years.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Here's Agumbawale. And Parker gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
McCowan inside, working on Jones. McCowan with the bucket.
Guys, she is a scoring machine. And I know I'm not the only one to describe her that way. Before the 2021 season, the Dream had an ownership change, a welcome fresh start for Atlanta.
Shot by Parker, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
There's Agunbowale with the three. Howard with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And interestingly enough, an ex-player is part of the new ownership group in Atlanta.
Yeah, that... That's something I'd like to see more of going forward. Former players getting a chance to own teams. I think it would help the communication between the current roster and management.
Now here's Agunbowale, guarded by Howard. Now Burton. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Parker. It's stolen by McCowan. And on the wings, fast break. And a foul on Gray. That's foul number 2 for her.
And that's 2 fouls for her very early in this ball game, which is frustrating. And she's probably going to have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
First personal foul, teams first.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Danielle
on top of Agunbowale. Burton. That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
Perhaps the D was focusing too much on Ogunbowale. Maybe that's why she found a wide open teammate.
Coffee, no good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
A baseline J. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Hillman. The Dream again can't hit. Dallas leading. Outside Agunbowale. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
In just her second year in the league, Arike Ogunbowale won the scoring title during the 2020 bubble season, averaging just about 23 points per game.
First free throw is good. About to win that scoring title in 2020, Agunbowale turned it on down the stretch of that season.
Yeah, over the last 4 games, Arike averaged just about 30 points per game, holding off that year's MVP in Asia Wilson. Arike leading the league in points at just 23 years old. What an accomplishment.
They get it back. Hillman. And counts the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Teams first.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Pass to Brown. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Hillman, that's good.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Outside, Agunbowale takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. Now the Dream take it the other way. Tries it from 16. A rebound by DeShields. Outside, Agunbowale. Pass to Dangerfield. Agumba blocks back.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Robinson, guarded by Dangerfield. Robinson, no good. And the ball out of play. The Dream will have it.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Substitution on the court.
Here's Durr. Off target from outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Wings is out in front, leading by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
The Dream Trail.
Well, when Dallas traded away Skylar Diggins-Smith, one thing became very clear. This was Enrique Ogunbowale's team, and boy, has she ever stepped up as the face of the franchise.
And that's a foul called on Alicia Gray.
First team foul.
That's her third foul of the game. Outside Howard. No good on the 3. Ogunbowale, a steal in the 2019 draft, going 5th overall.
Rookie of the Year in that 2019 campaign, a first-team All-WNBA selection during her second year in 2020. Enrique winning a scoring title in that bubble season, solidifying herself as the leader of the Dallas Wings. The first overall pick of the 2022 draft back in April of 2022. Ryan Howard hit the ground running. During her first week, Howard was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Bringing hustle and heart to the court. Parker has become indispensable for her team.
And with Ryan Howard, she had no trouble adjusting to the lead.
Yeah, I think Howard's size really helps her out because she's 6'2", playing at the guard spot, and she's a tremendous athlete. Plus, you look at her three-point shots, it has really translated from the college level.
DeShields can't hit. Outside Parker. Jones. Billings, guarded by Sabally. Back to Jones. Parker. Here's the second effort, and she sinks the layup.
A relentless attitude. Parker commits herself to the boards whenever she's on the court.
And the Wings call time here. And guys, how much weight should we put on these early season standings?
Well, you have to give credit to the team at the top. They found the winning formula. Now it's just about maintaining success.
Yeah, I agree, but there's plenty of time for the standings to change. Some of these units have gotten off to a slow start because they're still learning how to play with each other.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Dallas now. They've led by as much as 10. McCowan lays it up and banks it in.
At the offensive end, he's got as much as they could have hoped for today.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Dallas now. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Outside, Agumbawale. Howard. Pass to McCowan. Good on the bucket.
This is quite a performance we're seeing from her today. Not one miss on the day, which means, that's right, she's a perfect 100% from the field. Well, at 6'7", Tiara McCowan certainly makes the most of her frame. In each of her first 3 years in the league, McCowan led the league in offensive rebounds. Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Outside, Agumbawale. Pass to McCowan. Howard. And here's Burton. Clock at 6. Back to Howard. A kick out to Agumbawale. No good with the triple. And McCowan grabbing those offensive boards. What a luxury that is, really, for any team.
Well, when you have someone like McCowan, you can turn misses into makes. Get those bonus second chance points. Just the threat of McCowan on the O boards, it also collapses the D, and that opens up things for others.
McCowan. That one falls, coming off Arike Agumbawale's nice boot.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
And the dream call time here. McCowan with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Drilling the big shots. They got to design a way to get the ball out of her hands.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Coffee, no good. Dallas in the lead. There's Agumbawale with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little trigger happy with their three-pointers. That's something that'll make any coach a little bit upset.
Yeah, just passing them up here in the second.
To the left side wing. Shoots from the baseline. McCowan with the rebound. Now here's Dangerfield. D right on her. Outside Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Showcasing her innate sense of timing on that rejection. Brown knows when to leave her feet.
Now here's Dangerfield. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's McCowan. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. And so here's Atlanta, trailing by 10. Knocked away.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Gray outside. Coffee. Faded away to create the space.
Well, we hear a lot about Coffey's excellent footwork, and that's what it takes to make those kinds of finishes. Footwork and balance.
Dangerfield outside. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Wings out in front, up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. second half about to get started up again any moment. McCowan with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her look, bumping her out, front her, double down. Just do something to throw her off her rhythm.
Pass to Parker. That one, no good. So Dallas will take it the other way.
Well, in terms of Atlanta, the future of this franchise has to be Ryan Howard. First overall pick in the 2022 draft. Howard is a dynamic. Player.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
And when you're trying to extend a lead, there's no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now here's Howard. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And for the Dream, Ryan Howard hit the ground running in her rookie season.
In her first week in the WNBA, Ryan Howard was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. It has been 20 years since a rookie won the honor in their opening week. From the jump, Ryan looking like a franchise-level player.
Count it.
So poised on the offensive end of the floor. Parker is a dependable scorer.
And the Wings call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there. Maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. To the paint, here's McCowan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, she's not afraid of physical play, but even with that, you have to stay in control.
Yeah, she obviously was not right there. There really wasn't much doubt that she was going to get whistled for the back call.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Howard. McCowan. Out to Howard. Back to McCowan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That is her first foul of the game.
They're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, and just one more foul will put them over the limit.
On defense, Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Ogunbowale. Beyond the arc.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But, yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. And it's been tough to see.
Billings makes it off the glass.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Wings ball.
Substitution for your Dallas Wings.
Agunbowale's doubled. Natasha Howard for 3. Here's Brown. Here's Sabali. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Howard inside. Good D by Natasha Howard.
From 2017 to 2020, in a 4-year stretch, Natasha Howard winning 3 championships, getting her first ring in 2017 with Minnesota, then 2 titles with Seattle in 2018 and 2020.
And stolen by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's Burton.
Dream foul.
It's no coincidence that Natasha Howard has won 3 titles in 4 years.
Well, obviously, defense matters so much in this league, and Howard is a Defensive Player of the Year. Her length has a big effect on opponents, and she's just such a tremendous competitor.
And so she makes both from the line.
Oh, for the last several seasons, the Wings have been a young team, searching for a solid core, making a lot of high draft picks.
It's Danielle Robinson on the wing. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Tries it from 19. Jones misses.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
And for this Dallas Wings organization, they're hoping the investment in youth pays off.
I think it will. You know, they're building things the right way here in Dallas and not taking any shortcuts. This is going to be a fun team to watch for years and years.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone. What do you think, guys?
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Well, just being on the floor is such a win for Diamond Shields. In January of 2020, she had a 9-hour surgery to help her spinal cord.
Now here's Durr. Shot to stop the run. Stolen by DeShields. Pass to Howard. The rebound by Hillman.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
It's stolen by Howard. On the wing, Diamond DeShields. Guarded by Durr. Brown with it. Back to DeShields. Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead.
26.
And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Agunbowale. Outside Howard. To the middle. Here's McCowan. And she gets the bucket.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys. Giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Durr covered by DeShields. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Durr. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Sabali.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Parker. Here's Coffey. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. And she'll shoot two. That one on Sabali.
Nice job using her size and strength to draw the foul. Coffey's Dream's veteran savvy serves her well.
In terms of the history of the Atlanta Dream, they went 4-30 in their expansion season back in 2008. However, the good news, they won the lottery for the 2009 draft.
And winning that 2009 lottery meant that the Dream could select Angel McCautry with the first overall pick.
Yeah, Angel helped turn things around quick in the ATL. In her first season, the Dream went to the playoffs. In her second season, Atlanta was in the WNBA Finals. McCautry really is the greatest player in Dream history.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And one more look at that dramatic move inside. That's our 2K drive.
Well, even though they're down big here in the second half, the energy and effort needs to be there to try to close the gap. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's to Shields. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
The 2010s, a very eventful decade for this Dallas franchise. At the start of the 2010s, they had just moved from Detroit to Tulsa. Then they moved again from Tulsa to Dallas in 2016.
Now here's Gray. The shot by Billings, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Yep, that goes. And for this Wings organization, unfortunately, they struggled in the 2010s.
Yeah, just one season with a winning record, but now that they've settled in the Big D, they are much more comfortable in Texas. So I expect the 2020s to be much more fruitful for the Wings.
Now here's Parker. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. Outside Howard. That's tipped. And here we go, the Dream on the fast break. Here's Jones. And the layup falls.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
Defense leading to offense.
With a new owner, the Las Vegas Aces are setting the standard in the league.
Well, they're building a practice facility that rivals any NBA building, and they're spending big time on coaching and front office hires. I just love what they're doing over in Vegas.
I'm in total agreement, Brian. The Aces, as well as some other franchises, have really raised the bar, making sure the players are taken care of. That's big for this league.
Here's Dangerfield outside. Here's McCowan. And at last, they get one to fall.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Here's Billings. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Down low, Kuia. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
The type of player who'd rather get an assist than a hoop. Dangerfield with a sweet feed.
Here's Parker. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Well, for some players, it just takes a few seasons to find their footing in the WNBA. Take Cheyenne Parker, for example. During her first 3 years, she never averaged more than 4 points per game.
She hits the second from the line. And in 2018, Cheyenne Parker made a giant leap in what was her 4th year in the league.
Oh, Parker scoring more than double to 10 per game. The key for her, that bump has been a permanent one, becoming a consistent scoring threat for her teams.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see them on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
official signaled a backcourt violation. Not being careful there.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Back to Dangerfield. She can't get that one to fall. Ari McDonald with some nice D. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, committing fouls like that, Brian, that is not how you get back into the game.
That just looked like a frustration foul to me. It sort of sums up the game they're having in general.
They got to get their focus back.
Now here is McCowan. It's rebounded by McDonald.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Pass to Dickey. Here's Jones.
Atlanta foul. Taylor Lexell. First personal foul, teams first. Fifth team
The first
foul.
one falls.
At the line for your Dallas Wings, Ashley.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Durr with it. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best.